This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 1559. Are you frustrated, anxious, or angry? Listen inside. You may be tripping. By Ingrid Helander of ingridyhelanderlmft.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Optimal Relationships Daily on this fine Saturday. Hope your weekend is going well so far, and thanks a lot for spending some of it with us. I'm Greg Audino, your host and narrator, ready as always to bring you some great relationship content that can help you improve the relationships in your own life. Now today, I'll be reading from Ingrid Helander, who is a licensed marriage and family therapist. That's what the LMFT stands for in her website title. She's got some words of wisdom about how to better listen to ourselves when we're experiencing negative emotions. Negative emotions that we might be unknowingly bringing to our relationships. So let's hear what she's got for us and start optimizing your life. Are you frustrated, anxious, or angry? Listen inside. You may be tripping. By Ingrid Helander of ingridyhelanderlmft.com. When clients feel frustrated, anxious, or angry, one of the things I most enjoy about our work is deeply listening to what's actually happening inside them. Sometimes clients have apologized for what they say to me. This sounds like, "I'm so sorry, you're probably tired of hearing people complain about things." Or, "I feel silly saying some of this. I mean, people have much bigger problems than I do." The truth is, hearing people's experiences and struggles is truly not tiring for me. In fact, it can be invigorating. Even when someone is frustrated about a relatively routine happening, listening with an understanding ear for what's really going on is an honor. You see, for all of us, it's tricky to discern the story under our story. This is also true for coaches and therapists, which is why so many of us have people that we talk with as well. It's so important to have the openness and curiosity of another person's wise eyes and ears when we feel frustrated. When people voice frustration, the sense that something is not quite right, but all of their good thinking cannot resolve it, I look to see if they are being tripped up somewhere. In other words, are they tripping? Not in the drugged sense, though the internal interactions that are tripping someone up often arise from a deep desire to get relief from some uncomfortable feeling. Do you recognize it when you're tripping on some part of you? You most likely know when you feel frustrated, but can you find the part of you that you're tripping over that may be causing your pain? It can be very tricky. So here are a few ideas to help you identify and locate what's in the way when you're frustrated. By having a little more access to what's going on inside of you, you will be better able to keep yourself from falling on your face, metaphorically speaking. This technique, when you learn it well, can change everything for you. In fact, I use this every time I'm feeling strong, uncomfortable feelings, like frustration, anxiety, fear, or depression. Sometimes, when these kinds of feelings are mild, I can do this on the go, and the feelings move along easily. When my feelings get very strong or very stuck, I definitely need to take more time and focus on each step. I've witnessed so many changes using this technique for myself and my clients. In fact, it's most often the difference that makes the difference. This model uses internal family systems, IFS, polyvagal neuroscience, and a bit of meditation and journaling. While there are nuances and experiences that can be better detected by a therapist, you can patiently begin using these steps to help your own frustrated feelings. 1. Just notice that you're feeling bad. Breathe and accept that, just as a bit of information about what frustrates you. 2. Listen to what you hear yourself saying in your head about what's making you feel frustrated. Honestly, this is the part that most people instantly and automatically do, and they often stop here. It's important not to stop here, however. When you remain in this thinking state, it is the most painful and least productive place to be. In this phase, be careful not to react in the outside world based on anything you're thinking or feeling inside yourself, i.e., slow down. 3. Breathe and offer yourself compassion. Realize that all of those difficult thoughts you're having would make anyone feel lousy. Write down the thoughts and keep them as information. 4. Next, breathe and back up from what you're tripping on inside of yourself. Because I'll guarantee you this is where your struggle is arising from. Get enough perspective to kindly observe this part of you that's saying painful things or has yucky feelings. This is the most important part. 5. Now, go straight to your body, much as you would if a doctor asked you, "Where does it hurt?" Breathe slowly, consciously, scanning to get information. Where is the sensation that's bothering you coming from inside you? 6. Take time to get to know the part or parts of you that are strongly impacting your thinking and feeling right now. Remember that it's as important for you to know this part of you as well as you know your face or the back of your hand. 7. As you become aware of this part, breathe, focus, and ask questions like, how long has this part been with me? Usually it's a long, long time. Can I be curious or even compassionate towards this painful part in me? Hopefully, yes. If not, back up and work with the parts that dislike it. What does this part say or believe? This may be a source of my pain or fear. 8. Write down any notes about what you discover about this part of you that was feeling frustrated or causing you to feel frustrated. Hint, don't assume that you'll remember later. And 9. By this time, you may be feeling calmer, lighter, and more spacious. Offer yourself a lot of gratitude. Now that you can see what's tripping you up, you'll recognize you have many, many more options for moving forward confidently and with less frustration. You just listened to the post titled, Are You Frustrated, Anxious, or Angry? Listen inside. You may be tripping. By Ingrid Y. Helander of ingridyhelander.lmft.com. And thank you to Ingrid for this one. A really wonderful article without question. And while this article might seem more geared towards the relationships that we have with others, it's really important to consider from the perspective of your role in the relationship as well. It's these types of blockades that she shared here today that impact our relationships. Even if we don't realize it, we do bring these feelings to our partners. And if we don't do so mindfully, it can really affect our relationships in a negative way. We've said it before, and we will say it again. So much relationship healing starts with self-healing and understanding those underdeveloped parts of ourselves that we subconsciously bring to our partners. Feelings of frustration, anxiousness, and anger are absolutely a part of that. So don't shy away from this work. Invite your partner to help you with it or observe you doing it, as it can not only help to bring you two together, but they can see the effort you're putting in to make yourself a more complete and mentally healthy person and thus a companion. I wish you luck with that, everyone, and I thank you for tuning in today. We are all through, so I hope you enjoyed this episode and that you will consider sharing it with someone. Have a marvelous rest of your day, and I will see you back here tomorrow for both our regular episode and our bonus episode. That's where your optimal life awaits.